Hello gunpla fans, Chitaro speaking. This is the unboxing of the 1 to 100 scale Master Grade F91 Gundam F91. Redundant titles are redundant. This is a model kit from Bandai, and it is from the movie F91. This special note is my favorite lead Gundam design. It is up there with the Infinite Justice, of course. So let's look around the box. Here we see the cover, where we see the F91 fighting the Rafflesia mobile armor, where it is launching its vine whip saw tentacle things. And here you can see one of the after images created by the F91, and you can see the heat fin extended out of the shoulders, and you can see him about to fire his bazooka. Very, very dynamic, very nice box art, very unique, in my opinion. So let's look around the box. So here we see it is a Master Grade, and this is the Gunpla 30th Anniversary Edition. And here we see a generic gunpla or Gundam. Wait, gun piece. Oh no. Oh, Sunrise. Duh. Okay. And we go downstairs or down here, where we see two things of note. This is, of course, a Bandai kit. Wonderful, wonderful Bandai. And this is, again, the 30th anniversary kit, which means we will get a special runner in complete clear. And this is a model from 2009. So let's take a look at the bottom of the box. Up. Let's see if I can move this up without collapsing anything. So again, F91 Gundam F91. It is an EFSF prototype attack use mobile suit. And again, it has the yellow band signifying the 30th anniversary, Bandai, and this sells for 3,200 yen MSRP in Japan. You turn it to the side. This talks about the frame. This kit features a very special frame, actually. It is a polycapless ABS frame, which is, I think, it was one of the first of its kind, at least in the Bandai, in Bandai, and it is kind of and this suit is practically the predecessor and or prototype for the Crossbone Gundam, which Bandai took advantage of and remolded. Again, it has the VSBRs, variable speed beam rifles, and it shows that it can extend. It has a little handle and another handle where he can hold it. Again, redundant. And you can see a very nice detail. Look at that detail. It's just all the ribbing and stuff. Here you see the front view of a professionally painted F91. I don't know what it is I like about this. Maybe a very subtle blue. I'm not really sure. Again, a lot of information about the suit. And here's the rear view, where you had all these little yellow panels which look awesome, and you have these fins in the back. And it's a very simple bazooka, but it looks really nice. I don't know. As you can tell, I am excited. It shows that it has a display base. You get kind of like a cut, the top part of the Rafflesia, where you get three pilot suits actually. You get one in the cockpit, which you can see opens in the top. No, it's not Uso. I forgot his name. I don't really care. A standing, and Mr. Iron Mask, Doctor, Professor, Emperor. I don't remember his name. I don't really care. But again, and you can see that this kit includes the vine whip cable tentacle things. Top of the box is the same thing as the bottom, I believe. Yes. Again, zoomed in shot, same information. And over here you get the action pose. It shows you the heat fins. It shows you that the head can switch modes for that scary face, dumb-looking face. I don't know. I never really liked it. And it shows you that he can go almost horizontal, and that is really, really cool. It has a beam shield. It has an extra shield down here and some beam sabers, and then this is the unpainted, just snapped together, and a feature of the 30th anniversary parts. You can see both sides, the leg, the arm, and I'm not sure. Top of the top of the foot. So very, very interesting. And here we see what type of plastics we get. We get polystyrene, ABS, PET, and PVC. I noticed PVC. And then again, 3,200 yen. Okay, 5 minutes into review and barely into the box. Let's do this. Box goes in the back, and now we get all our stuff. I have taken off the bag so we can take a look, a deeper, more in-depth look. So here we see the blue parts for the Vespers, the VSPRs, along with blue for the chest and blue for down here, blue for the cockpit. We get three clear parts. The dome for Iron Mask, and two clear parts. One of them, which is the eyes for the F91, and then you see some red, like here's the chin, the feet, back of the feet, and the crotch jewel, I'm gonna call it. And then you get this really nice yellow. My camera is not exactly catching the shade of yellow, but it's a very deep orangey yellow. It's the orange that I love. I think it's called Camo Yellow in Tamiya, and I wish there was a cheaper way to get it that color, because I do love that orangey shade to it. And here, as I mentioned, you get these yellow things, little details. Here you see a very sharp V-fin. Wow, no child-proofing. Look at that. I hadn't noticed that. That's a little warning on there. I think probably it says sharp or something. Here you see the Vulcans for the chest. Very nice. And here you see a couple of yellow triangles all around, along with these little fins. And you can see some really nice detail. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. Yeah, you can see it up at the top, up here. You can see kind of the ribbing, which is very nice. I really do like this suit. That goes on the bottom, and here we get, that was the A plate. Here we get the B plate, where you get a load of white. This is where you get a lot of the white parts for the crotch, the beam savers with holes punched from the side. Here you see the side skirts, which are different. Again, more side skirts, and the side skirt covers, which are different also. Here we see some very nice details. Front skirts, back skirt. Here we see that bazooka. It looks really... When I saw it like this, I was like, oh my gosh, how much detail is missing, you know, how many stickers. But you know, once you look at the box, you see that it is a very plain but very nice skirt. Let's see, this is the... These look like the ankle armors, but I'm not completely sure. And then you get, wow, that's a really interesting part. Look at that. That's probably for the back, the chest, back of the chest. Here you see the three pilots you get. The white parts for the beam rifle and the back of the bazooka. Here's the front. Here's what plugs in, and here's the back. Very nice. Let's see. Did I miss anything? No. Oh, yes, I did. Here you see random parts. The face mask, the top, the sides of the head, and the ugly face mask, that's what I'm going to call it, and some white cover parts. I'm not sure what that goes to. Go on to the Sea Runner. Yes, the Sea Runner, which you get two of, which are completely identical, so one will be put aside, and you can see here couple more white parts like the handles. These parts include most of the parts for the VSPRs, and I was wrong. Here are the things, the ankle armors. Here's parts for the leg. Again, very nice. Here's the shield emitter, I believe. Shoulder armor, Vespers, and wow, just wonderful, wonderful design. Here is the D runner, which we get two of, one in white and one in clear. Here, let me put it so it's useful. You can see they're totally identical except one is clear. So we will look at the white runner because there you can see all the details clearer. Yes. Let's see. So here you go for the size of the ankle armor, the feet, I think. Yeah, the feet. Arms, hand covers, legs up here. Hand covers, arms. I'm not sure what this is for, actually. That's the shield generators. Legs probably, or something, and then some really nice leg. Very smooth. I hope it's not too hard to paint. Then we finally get into the dark parts, and this is frame, it looks like, although it's not ABS, so we'll see. Maybe I was wrong. Here you get what surrounds the yellow parts. Again, very nice construction. Here you get some very nice details for the soles of the feet. Here is the frame for the VSPRs, and here is a couple really nice parts, like generators, or not generators, but turbines or something. And look at these parts. Click. You can see the one in the back a lot better. And here you see the ribbing, which is completely clear. You can see my hand back there. And here you see the front grille, the cockpit, some parts. That's probably a bazooka, and some more parts like piping, I think, for the rifle. Here you see the bottom of the feet, the bottom soles of the feet, and you see some armors. You can see that these are completely hollow, and these are all molded through the side. Then we get into the F runner, which is frame. And there are two frame runners. This feels a lot heavier. It's probably the ABS plastic, although it is not labeled as such as is their usual. But here you see some frames. This looks like parts of the leg. You see the hips. That is really shiny. Look at that. I don't think I'm not used to seeing very shiny plastic from Bandai like this. You see the shoulders, very small parts, pistons. I love pistons. Here you can see a couple of the rifle, I guess. Oh no, these are for the Rafflesia. And here are the shoulder armors, and again you get two of these. You can see, wow, how did they mold that? That's really interesting. Okay, next. FG is next in the alphabet, and we get the parts for the tentacle vine whip things. Here we get parts for the stand. Huh, no screws. Cool. I like that. More frames. Here you get the waist with very nice details. You can really see that. Oh, if my camera didn't mess up. There we go. Kind of. You see parts for the waist, the hands and the fingers. This is a three finger, trigger finger, thumb, hand. And here you see some other joints. Very nice. Next is the H runner, where we get pistons molded from the side again, and most of these parts are more. Look at that! All of these molded from the side. Very interesting. Then you get some small parts. I'm not sure what that goes to. Beam VSPRs. Here is the frame for the chest. That is beautiful. Look at that. Someone with a steadier hand than mine and some hand paint skills could really go to town on that frame. Here's the bottom of the back skirt, and some other parts like here. Here is the front skirts. Very nice details. I am gonna have fun. I will have fun painting this eventually. The eye runner is the fins, which is molded in a really interesting way. That is really hexagonally, a hexagon formation. You can see the fins or the ribbing. If you could only hear my fingernail on there. 2006, huh? Interesting. And then you get one big runner of red. This is the Rafflesia. I'm not really sure how it is pronounced, but you get some really nice details. The bottom is kind of plain, very empty, very hollow. But here, unfortunately, these are molded in, so a lot of masking or hand painting is required. Here you can see a lot of details in the cockpit seat and around. I remember Ni Yong, when he did the F91, I was really amazed by his portrayal of this. I'm not even sure that's the right word. Then you get a clear green runner of 1:100 scale BS1 round beam sabers. Very nice. And then you get a very nice clear green. This doesn't have like the sizzle from and crackle from the Infinite Justice, but I think this looks amazing still. I actually really I think I prefer the green. You know, and I like the wave effect. It's not one solid blue. It's, you know, it shows, you know, it's kind of emitting from the center. You get a green cable, which I guess we'll have to cut in order to make the vine whip. It looks like a few cables actually. Here we get a Club Gunpla. I have no idea if these are still valid. I guess we'll see someday. If you want it, let me know. I'll give it to you. Here are the decals, which and stickers, and I'm actually not gonna use these stickers and dry transfers because I prefer the water slide decals, which I also have. Finally, we get on to the runner. Yes, we are almost done. You see a side of the head, Gundam F91, Master Grade, information, Bandai. Here you see the back shot and the blue background of the F91. Very, very nice. This is actually one of my favorite, a really nice runner. Here you see, I think the original line art looks like. It looks very, I don't know, very bulky in the chest. Here you see a parts breakdown, your tools, how to cut, how to apply the dry transfers, and your part breakdown, along with a handy side index thing. I'm not really sure what to call that. Then we get to the runners, A through J, no, with a couple of times 2s. I guess I should have counted them. Burrito. Huh, I don't know what that is. So here we build the chest, and I love these manuals where they give you a lot of mechanical detail. You can see the hatch open, the fins over here, very nice detail up here. And then you get, here are them arguing, and you see the head. I guess the programming of the biocomputer, I believe it's called. Don't remember too much. Then we build the arms, kind of a disappointing arm right there with the shield. But we see one arm, and then you build both arms, and you build the legs with no detail, unfortunately. That would have been nice to see. Then we get the color splash page, as people call it. Fights on. Problem of F-Home, La Fresia, custom model. Here you see some scenes, a lot of nice details, you know, and the color palette. Let's see. Finish the legs, you finish the legs, then you finish the, what's it called, the waist. Then you get another nice detail shot of the chest with the VSPR sticking out. Gosh, I almost keep dropping my tripod. Then we get a nice, it looks like an animation detail of the La Fresia. It kind of shows you that there is some more to it in the back. It's a very interesting looking thing. Think about it. A flower and some tentacles. You do the math. And here are all the stickers and decals. And I might just take a picture of this and make it my background. And again, we get to the back. So I apologize for the length of this unboxing. It went on a little bit longer than I expected, but I do believe this model deserves a good looking over, especially because it is my favorite. It is one of my favorites. This will not be built anytime soon, I believe. School is hard, and I have other projects going on. So with that, I think I will say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Any questions, please ask them. If you want the Club Gunpla code, if it serves you in any way, I will gladly give it to you. The stickers from this kit are going to be used on my Titus. You can see up there, barely. Up in the limelight. And, well, until next time. Oop, nope, don't do that. Keep building, my friends.